So now we have here rhyming. A few of the rhyming words are frio and niño in the first stanza, and pasais and dihais in the third stanza. So in the first stanza, frio and niño is a cold and a child, represent the topic in the poem of how Gabriela speak about the coldness that the children of the forest feel. So, in the second stanza, Pasais and Dihais is a walk by and live, represent the blindness of humans who passed by these poor innocent children and instead of providing them, they simplify, leave, and ignore. So we have now in imagery. In the lines 1 and 2, a child tiny feet, blue, blue with cold. There is an image created of the children of the poor and how they live out in the cold suffering, specifically their feet. Blue, blue with cold is a very strong sentence as it creates this image of children's feet suffering with pain, where the color blue represents with blood. And we have here now a personification. In the lines 5 and 6, tiny wounded feet and bruised all over by pebbles. Gabriela speaks of the pebbles as if they had human powers. She treats the pebbles as if they were capable of hurting people and making them feel pain. And now we have here metaphors. In the line 8, man being blind ignores. There's a metaphor created because Gabriela does not genuinely mean to refer the man and truthfully blind. In the lines 11, 12, and 13, where you have placed your bleeding little solace and redolent tuberous grows. Gabriela expresses the tuberous grow on children's footsteps. However, in reality, they do not. We have here now the theme. So the theme of the poem Tiny Feet by Gabriela Mistral in childhood, the childhood we get a sense of in this poem is a lost childhood, a childhood that is ignored or we became emotionally blind to. Gabriela Mistral explores her theme a lot in the relationship of a poor child and the blindness of a human that passes by the hurting child. Thematic analysis. The message that Gabriela Mistral treats to send over the audience through tiny feet is that instead of treating children terribly with uphaling manners, we shall treat them with love, kindness, and respect. Because children are innocent beings and blossom of bright lights. So, this poem is extremely heartbreaking. The tone of the poem expresses misery. We are presented to lives of poor children. Gabriela represents the insensitivity and cruelty of humans and how before thinking about the suffering of others, we look away and ignore it. Then it is forgotten as if never exists. In the last two stanzas, we are given the time to think about how courageous and brave these little dreams are to live a true life. Gabriela Mistral's poem was extremely well written and she represents her message throughout the poem very clearly. Hopefully, her message has helped impact of our society to provide care and support for the children troubled by poverty. And since that's all, thank you everyone.